Hi and welcome back in the wonderful world of Raidborn, which is a first-person sandbox action RPG with physics-based combat system, uniquely random generated levels, housing, pets, and much more. And the random generated levels is what we will take a look at today. Last time I started creating the entrance tile, and this time I will show you how I created some more tiles, built them together, and started creating the generation system in the game engine. So you see me building the separated tile here in the background, and while you see me building it, I would like to talk a little bit about how the system works and how I approach the level generation. Well, the thing is that I have different tiles a level is built up. I have an entrance tile, I have those separated tiles you see me building here in the background. I have main tiles, side tiles, end tiles and evasion tiles, and from that different tiles a level is generated. The reason for that is that with that system I can create more natural results because I can give the different tile types different architecture, because the architecture of the rooms is pre-built. I do not really generate the rooms, but I have different room parts as well, and I can choose whether at a certain wall there is a door or there is like a closure, I think that really will create unique results and also more natural results than other level generation systems do. The next thing I did was to create a side room tile, and that side room tile gets generated at the very end of the generation progress when the main room, the start tile, the main tile and the end tile is already there, and those side rooms add a level of complexity to the level. So you have you have side rooms, you can go different ways and have something to explore, and for that reason, side tiles are very important. And the cool thing is I can apply that whole pattern to exterior levels and caves as well, because this works everywhere, Even in an exterior level, you can have some form of side tile where you can explore something. For example, there can be a abandoned camp somewhere in the mountains, which you can find, or, stuff like that. After that clip here, I will show you a more detailed view on how those tiles are built up. But till then, just enjoy watching. Okay, here you see how a room is built up, how I built that whole tile and then I split it up and there is like the main section, and then there are different exits like the front, left and right, and those exit points have two kind of walls or two kind of parts. There's one part which closes the exit, and then there is one part which is a door which the player can walk through, and where there can be either a main tile, like a separator, the main tile, or an end tile, or stuff like that, or there also can be a side tile. And that is kind of how the system works. I don't know if you completely understand it, but it's also not very important because this is not a tutorial how to do this. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what results this will give. Of course, what I'm building here is just very basic because I will only have one tile for each type, which kind of eliminates the purpose of the generation, you know, because you will have repetition relatively fast. Because if I have just one separator tile, but I generate a separator tile twice, then I have the same tile, and that's a little bit repetitive. But the tile can look, or the room in that case, because it's the castle, can look pretty different, because you know you can have different exits at different points, and that makes it interesting even if it is the same room. And also the detail can be different, which I will add later on, and which I also will have only one. And we will see how that final generation will look like, not when I finish all that here, but later in development when I build different tiles for everything. And yeah, then we will see how this looks, and I'm very excited about it. Okay, the final step for me to do now was to put all this into the engine, to code all that stuff, and to fiddle around. I also had to re-export stuff, and it was a back and forth of trying, oh, it doesn't work, oh, the snapping point here is wrong, and stuff like that. And it was a lot of fiddling, but ultimately I was relatively easy to set all this up because I had the generation system already there, and that is what you see me doing here in the background. And I don't have generation results for you today, but I think we will take a look at this in the next video, because at the moment everything is about level building, level generation, and getting that stuff set up. So I have a level there to test if all the game mechanics work together, how the game feels, how a level could look like, and stuff like that. Okay, that once again was it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed watching. As you know, I am real dedicated about this game, and I would love to hear your thoughts about it. What improvement ideas you have, what ideas you have for the level generation. I know it's a relatively technical topic, and you don't have to say something about it. You can just tell me what you think maybe that is going to look like in the future, if you trust into the system, or if you say, I don't know if that's going to work. And I'm really interested to hear your thoughts, and I'm very curious. I will definitely read everything, and I will try to answer all your questions in the comments if you ask them. And yeah, ultimately, as always, guys, stay cool, enjoy your day. I really I really hope you enjoyed watching. And I would enjoy if you enjoyed watching. And yeah, ultimately, see you next time.